Start your day with gratitude. What's the very first thought you let into your mind each morning? Is it stress about work, school, or bills? Or maybe you reach for your phone and scroll, filling your head with noise before the day even begins. Here's the thing, your morning mindset sets the tone for everything that follows, and one small shift can change it all. Gratitude. When you wake up tomorrow, try this. Before you even touch your phone, pause. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think of 3 things you're thankful for. It doesn't need to be something huge. Maybe it's the comfort of your blanket, the chance to have breakfast, or the fact that you have another day to try again. That's it, 3 things. Simple but powerful. Because gratitude doesn't just make you feel good, it rewires your focus. Instead of seeing only problems, you start noticing blessings. And when you walk out with that energy, your personality shines brighter. People feel your positivity and your confidence grows naturally. So don't begin your day with complaints. Begin it with thanks. Gratitude is like fuel. It makes you unstoppable. Tomorrow morning, remember this. A thankful heart is a powerful heart. End your day with reflection. Most people end their day the same way they started it, lost in their phones, scrolling until they fall asleep. But here is the truth. The way you close your day matters just as much as the way you begin it. Reflection is powerful. It's like holding a mirror to your soul before you rest. Just 5 quiet minutes can change the way you see your life. Ask yourself simple questions. What did I do well today? What could I do better tomorrow? Did I show kindness? Did I stay true to myself? These little check-ins may feel small, but they build awareness. And awareness is the first step to growth. Think of it like reviewing a game after playing. Athletes don't just play, they watch, they learn, they improve. Your life deserves that same attention. And here's the best part. Reflection doesn't make you feel guilty, it makes you hopeful. Even if today was tough, reflection reminds you that tomorrow is a brand new chance. So instead of ending your day with noise, end it with peace. Write in a journal, sit quietly, or just think. Give your mind closure before sleep, because when you reflect, you don't just sleep, you grow. And every new morning becomes a step toward the best version of you. Stand tall, walk proud. Let me tell you a secret. Before you even open your mouth, people have already judged you, not by your words, but by the way you carry yourself. Think about it. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room with their shoulders slouched, eyes down, and steps heavy? They might be smart, kind, or talented, but instantly they look unsure of themselves. Now picture someone else walking in, head high, shoulders back, calm steps. They don't even need to say a word, and yet you feel their presence. That's the power of body language. Here's the truth. Your body speaks louder than your words. When you stand tall and walk with pride, you're telling the world, I believe in myself. And the best part, even if you don't feel confident, your body can trick your mind into becoming confident. Next time you walk into school, work, or even a simple gathering, straighten your back, lift your chin, and take steady steps. You'll notice how people respond differently, and more importantly, you'll notice how you feel different inside. Confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about carrying yourself like you matter, because you do. Speak less, listen more. Have you noticed how some people talk non-stop, but nobody really listens? And then there are others who barely say much, yet when they do, everyone pays attention. What's the difference? It's simple. Real power isn't in endless talking. It's in knowing when to stay quiet and truly listen. Listening is a superpower most people ignore. When you listen, you don't just hear words, you hear emotions, fears, and dreams. You make people feel valued. And here's the truth. People always remember how you made them feel. Think about it. Have you ever spoken to someone who kept interrupting, waiting for their turn to talk? It feels frustrating, right? Now imagine talking to someone who looks at you, nods, and really hears you. You walk away feeling lighter, understood. That's the kind of person everyone is drawn to. Confidence isn't about having the loudest voice in the room. It's about having the calmest presence. When you listen more, you speak with more weight, because your words come from thought, not noise. So here's your challenge. The next time you're in a conversation, hold back the urge to fill every silence. Just listen. You'll be surprised how much stronger your personality feels.
Dress the way you want to be addressed. Like it or not, people notice your appearance before they notice your words. You could be the smartest, kindest person in the room, but if you look careless, the world might not take you seriously. Now, I'm not saying you need expensive brands or the latest fashion. That's not the point. Dressing well isn't about money, it's about respect. Respect for yourself. Respect for the way you show up in the world. Think about it. When you put on a clean shirt, fix your hair, and wear something that makes you feel good, what happens? You walk differently. You feel sharper. Your confidence risen. And people can sense that. They treat you according to the image you present. On the other hand, when you don't care about your appearance, it silently tells the world, I don't value myself enough. And sadly, people mirror that energy back to you. So next time you step out, ask yourself, if my outfit could speak for me before I say a word, what would it say? Would it say confident, focused, and ready? Or lazy, careless, and unsure? Dress in a way that matches the life you're building, not just the life you have. Because when you respect yourself on the outside, the world will respect you on the inside.
Smile, often. Have you ever noticed how one simple smile can completely change the mood of a room? You walk in, someone smiles at you, and instantly the world feels lighter. That's the power you carry every single day, whether you realize it or not. A smile is not just about showing teeth, it's about showing warmth. It's a silent way of saying, I'm open, I'm kind, I'm approachable. And the truth is, people are naturally drawn to those who make them feel safe and positive. Think about the last time a stranger smiled at you on the street. For a second, didn't it make you feel seen? Now imagine being the person who gives that gift to others. That's how your personality becomes magnetic without even saying a word. And here's the best part. Smiling doesn't just change how others see you, it changes how you feel. When you smile, even on tough days, your brain releases feel-good chemicals that lift your mood. It's like tricking your mind into finding hope again. So don't underestimate it. Your smile could be the reason someone doesn't give up today. It could be the spark that makes people remember you long after you're gone. Stop comparing yourself. Tell me honestly, how many times have you looked at someone else's life and thought, they're doing better than me? Maybe it's a friend with more money, someone with better grades, or a stranger online who seems to have the perfect life. And suddenly, without even realizing it, you feel smaller. But here's the truth. Comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your peace, and your focus. You're busy staring at their path while completely ignoring your own. Think about it. A sunflower never looks at a rose and says, why don't I smell like that? And a rose never says, why am I not tall like that? They both just grow in their own way at their own pace, and that's exactly what you need to do. Everyone has their own timeline. Some people peak early, some later, some shine in one area, others in another. Just because someone is ahead in one part of life doesn't mean you're behind. It just means your journey is different. So the next time you feel the urge to compare, remind yourself, your only competition is who you were yesterday. Work on being just a little stronger, wiser, or kinder than you were before. Because once you stop comparing, you start living. And when you live fully, no one can compete with you. Face small fears daily. Be honest. How many times have you stopped yourself from doing something just because you were scared? Maybe it was speaking up in class, sharing your opinion, or starting that project you've been dreaming about. Fear whispers, what if you fail? What if people laugh? And so, you stay silent. You stay stuck. But here's the truth. Confidence doesn't appear out of nowhere. It grows every time you face a fear, even a small one. Think about it like this. Imagine lifting weights. You don't start with the heaviest one in the gym. You start small. You pick up something light, then a little heavier, and over time, your muscles grow. Facing fear works the same way. Start with the small fears. Speak up when your heart is racing. Make that phone call you've been avoiding. Try something new, even if you're nervous. Every time you do, your courage muscle gets stronger, and slowly the fears that once controlled you will shrink. The people you admire for being confident, they weren't born fearless. They just practiced bravery until it became natural. So don't wait for confidence to magically appear. Build it. One small fear at a time. Remember this. Every step you take through fear is a step toward the stronger, unstoppable version of you. Be kind, but firm. Have you ever noticed how some people are so kind that others walk all over them? And then there are people so firm that they come across as cold and unapproachable. The real power lies in finding the balance, being kind, but firm. Kindness is strength. It shows you care, it makes people feel valued, and it opens doors to real connections. But if kindness doesn't have boundaries, it turns into weakness. You end up saying yes when you mean no, and slowly you lose respect for yourself and from others. Firmness, on the other hand, is about drawing lines. It's about standing up for yourself without putting others down. Imagine a friend who always helps, but also knows when to say, "I can't do this right now." That's not selfish, that's self-respect. And people actually respect you more when you respect yourself. Think of it like a tree. A tree gives shade and fruit. That's kindness. But its roots are deep and unshakable. That's firmness. You need both to stand tall. So be gentle with people, be understanding, but also be clear about what you will and won't allow in your life. Because when you're kind but firm, you're not just liked, you're respected. And respect is the foundation of true confidence. Keep learning. The day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who acts like they already know everything? They stay stuck, repeating the same patterns while the world keeps moving forward. Learning isn't just about school or degrees. It's about curiosity. It's about staying hungry for growth. Every new skill you pick up, every book you read, every lesson you take from life, it all adds layers to your personality. And those layers make you more confident, more magnetic, more unstoppable. Imagine this. Two people walk into a room. One only talks about the same things they've known for years. The other shares fresh ideas, new stories, different perspectives. Who do you think people will remember? The one who never stopped learning. And here's the beautiful part. Learning doesn't mean sitting with textbooks all day. It can be listening to a podcast, observing how someone handles a problem, or even learning from your own mistakes. Life is the best teacher if you're willing to pay attention. So don't get comfortable. Don't think, "I know enough." Because the more you learn, the more doors open. The more you grow, the more opportunities chase you. Remember this. Your mind is your greatest investment. Keep feeding it, and it will never stop paying you back.